ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्त नमोऽस्तु ते तप्त काञ्चन गौरांगी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयामुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेष्वभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवत्युत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। So Hare Krishna. So I welcome all of you for today's Srimad Bhagavatam class. So in yesterday's class we discussed till sloka number 8 and we will be continuing from there today. In yesterday's class we were hearing, so Maitreya is, Śaunaka Rishi is asking the questions, so various questions regarding the, so how, about the actually Sukadeva Goswami and also the parkṣit, the speaker and the listener. So they are also so great speaker and listener is parkṣit. He is also very exalted personality. So and also the mercy of the Vasudev. In this chapter, we are going to see three things. So we are going to hear about the speaker of this Bhagavatam, listener of the Bhagavatam, and also Vasudev's mercy. These things we discuss. So that's why they are asking the questions. He's asking the questions about. So Sukadeva Goswami initially, how the Sukadeva Goswami is Nirvikalpakaha. That means Nirbheda Gnanavan. So we try to understood this. We are tried to understand this, and also we understood the glory of the Sukadeva Goswami. How can you say that he is Nirbheda Gnanavan? So he is having the Nirvikalpakaha. That means he is Aikantika Bhava. That means he is having the Aikantika Bhava means is a oneness. That means he is seeing everywhere one. So this kind of oneness, how he is having that, for that is a pramana is given, so that we understood. So when he was traveling, so that means going away from the house, so the girls who were bathing, they were not at all so covering their body while seeing this young boy who is young, naked, and also he was watching them, but still they didn't cover their body. So the reason is, so he is not seeing the difference between the male and female. That is the reason. So that can be possible by the woman. Actually, women can have this natural inbuilt capacity where they can easily understand by the glances of others. They can understand the what is there inside in their heart. So this is the natural the quality of woman. So any girl actually. So by the birth, so it will come. So next we will be continuing our discussion from the sloka number 9. Actually, we will be reciting the sloka number 9. I will share my screen. So Abhimanyu sutam suta prahur bhagavatottamam tasya janma mahāscaryam karmani cha grunihi naha. Translation, can anyone read?
Hare Krishna. It is said that Maharaj Parikṣit is a great first-class devotee of the Lord and that his birth and activities are all wonderful. Please tell us about him.
Now here onwards he's asking about the Parikshit. And till sloka number 8, he asked about the Sukadeva Goswami. And also he mentioned in the previous sloka, Sukadeva Goswami, generally he wait in front of anyone's house, maximum of time what? The milking of the cow, how much time it takes, that much only he wait. But such a person now, so he is waiting for the 7 days and giving the lecture on Srimad Bhagavatam is. So how it is possible until unless someone might have requested him. So who requested what? What happened? Why it was requested like that? So many things he wants to know. So Śaunaka rishis. And now Abhimanyu sutam suta prahur bhagavatottamam. So that Sukadeva Goswami told to whom this Bhagavatam? He told to the Abhimanyu sutam. That means Parikshit Maharaj. So Abhimanyu and Uttara. So they are the parents actually, parents of Parikshit Maharaj. And to them to him, so he is the son of those. So that is Parikshit. Parikshit was told by Sukadeva Goswami. Tasya janma mahāscaryam. And his life is also so his birth is very wonderful. That means it is very so surprising and is excited actually. It's a very special. So janma mahāscaryam karmani cha, and also his activities. Now cha gruhinihi. What is gruhinihi means? Gruhinihi means please speak kataya. That is the main verb. And tell about what? Grihini means speak. So or tell to us. So who should tell? You should tell. Gruhinihi. That means you tell. So that's why you who is you? So Suta. So what he should tell? So Tasya, that means Parikshito hai. So Parikshit's Janma and Karma, both. Okay. Next, nothing actually in this. Only Gruhini means Kataya, that is a comment is given. Next, Sasamrat Kasya Vaheto Pandu Namana Vardhana Prayopavisto Gangayam Anadrityadiratriyam. Translation. Anyone?
Should I read again? Prabhuji?
Yes.
Go ahead. Someone else, yeah.
Yeah. Anyone? Okay.
Hare Krishna, he was a great emperor.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. He was a great emperor.
Okay, he was a great emperor and possessed all opulences of his acquired kingdom. He was so exalted that he was increasing the prestige of the Pandu dynasty. Why did he give up everything to sit down on the bank of Ganges and fast until death? So he's asking, Prayopavishtam we read in the previous chapter. Prayopavishtam Gangayam Paritam Paramarshibhi Krishne Sudamopagate Dharma Gnanadibhi Saha. So this point actually, Sukadeva Goswami, who is the son of the Vasudev. So Vasudev, after churning all the Vedas, the butter, that means the cream. So cream, that means Srimad Bhagavatam, he brought out and he gave out of affection to his son. And that son has taught to the Parikshit, who sit for, that means on the bank of the Ganges. So prayopavishtam, by taking the vow for, so not, that means to vow for fasting, no, fasting till the death. So that point we have seen, same thing is coming here also. Prayopavishtam, prayopavishtaha. So praya means what? What is the meaning of praya? We discussed. Praya upavishta. Praya means what? Fasting till the death, not eating till the death. So that is the known as praya. We read that actually in the yesterday's class. So what? Gangayam anadritya adhirashyam. This is the word commented actually. Adhirat means adhikrutya rajanti iti adhirat. What it mean? The meaning is adhirat means Parikshit Maharaj also, he himself expanded the kingdom, and also he was given with the Pandavas, whatever the kingdom they are holding, they gave to him and they went to Sargarohana. That means they left the country, kingdom, and they went off. So now here the Adhirat means meaning Parikshit, not only he earned the kingdom, but also he was holding. That means he was given with the Pandavas. He is given by the Pandavas also. So that is the meaning actually. You should understand here. Adhikrutya rajanti iti adhirajaha yudhishthiradyah teshamapi shriyam praptam. That means Parikshit Maharaj also got the kingdom which is given by the or from the Pandavas, Yudhishthira. That means from the Yudhishthira Maharaj. Okay. And the point is, even that also he left and he went. Why? Why he went? So he is a Chakravarti. That means many kings are working under him, and such a powerful emperor he is. Why he went off? Adhirachyam. So Saha Samrat. Samrat means Chakravarti actually. He is not just a Raja. He is a Samrat means on top of so many kings. So whoever is there, he is known as Samrat. Kasyava hetoho. What reason? What is the reason? Panduna Manavardhana. And also he is increasing the fame of the Pandavas. And such a person, why he left this? So Adhirat, so Shyam, that means which is given by the here. So Adhirat means what you should take? Adhikrutya rajanti iti adhirajaha. So Yudhishthiradyah teshamapi shriyam. Adhirat shriyam means is a one word only. Adhirat shriyam means adhikrutya rajanti. That means adhikrutya means by sitting on the top and controlling. So adhikrutya, that means properly, fully commanding, that means on the others. So adhikritya rajanti. Who are those? Yudhishthira. So Yudhishthira and so on, so all the kings. Parikshit got the not only from the Yudhishthir, from the other kings also, because he's a powerful king actually. He conquered that land also, so much land. That means not only which is given by the Yudhishthir Maharaj, but given by the others also he conquered, which is belong to others also he conquered. So that is the meaning. And that much Sriyam, that means wealth he is having, that much wealth he is having. So Anadritya, he is just left over that. Anadritya, even that kind of a powerful kingdom, it's not that he is having the problem with the other kings and not able to properly rule. It's not like that. He is holding the not only belonging to the Yudhishthir's kingdom, but also others king's kingdom also he is holding. And he is a samrat. And such a huge wealth he left over, and he went to the bank of the Ganges. So why he went there actually? What is the reason? So why he sat there and he started here, Gangayam. And also, one more thing is he took the vow, fasting, doing the fasting. So why till the death, why he did this kind of thing? What is the reason? So this is the meaning. Adhikrutya, adhirajyam is a one word. Adhikrutya rajanti iti adhirajaha yudhishtiradhya hatesham api sriyam. Okay. Will we get so many questions here? Okay, next thing we'll see and we'll come back. Next. Namanti yat padaniketamātmana shivaya hānīya dhanāni shatravaha katam savira sriyam katham savira sriyamanga dustyajam yuvaishato srastumaho sahasubihi. Translation.
Hare Krishna. He was such a great emperor that all his enemies would come and bow down at his feet and surrender all their wealth for their own benefit. He was full of youth and strength, and he possessed insuperable kingly opulences. Why did he wanted to give up everything, including his life?
Yeah, so he's a youthful also. It's not that he's an old man and now he's not able to lord over that kingdom and that's why he left. No, not like that. Dustyajam. Generally, nobody can leave that kind of wealth. So much, huge, thousands of. That means so many kings are under him and millions and thousands of these servants are there who are working under him. So, and he is also very powerful. Saha Viraha. That means he's also very powerful man. And Namanti Yatpada Niketam Atmanaha. So all other kings are always trying to serve his lotus feet, his feet. They're all bowing down to him. It's not that the king generally can leave. That means he's maybe not able to control other kings and he's getting the mental torture a whole day. So then that's why he left. It's not like that. We should not think that the unable king and he left. No. Namanti, that means all the kings, Yatpada Niketam Atmanaha, Shivaya Haniya Dhanani Satravaha. And also, for their own benefit, all the enemies also, they are coming and bowing down in him, in front of him, and they are just surrendering their wealth to him. Because he is such a huge and powerful man. That means he is giving the terror to the enemies. And also is pure devotee. How it is. It's not that the pure devotee means not just all the time is. Oh, it's not like that. They will be exhibiting these qualities just to run this society. But they are very soft and so they are having the pure devotion towards the Lord. It's not that from the birth actually parkṣit is a devotee. So Shivaya Hani, that means Satrava Shivaya, that's enemies for their own welfare, they will be surrendering their wealth to him. Okay. So Iva Natu Vruddhaha, Aishat Aichat Asubhi Pranaihi Saha. And he left over the kingdom, that means all the wealth. And not only that, please ask him to not to play that too so much. So Asubhi means Pranairapi Saha. Along with his life, he also left over his life also. So that means he was doing the fasting to leave his body only. So why he did like that? So he left his life. What is the reason? What happened? Is there any problem? Anything? So like that. Next, Shivaya lokasya bhavaya bhutaye ya uttama sloka parayana jana jivanti natmardhamasau parashrayam mumocha nirvidya kutah kalevaram. Translation.
Hare Krishna, those who are devoted to the cause of the personality of Godhead live only for the welfare, development, and happiness of others. They don't live for any selfish interest. So, even though the Emperor Parikshit was free from all attachment to worldly possessions, how could he give up his mortal body, which was shelter for others? Hare Krishna.
Yeah, one more thing. So, Shivaya lokasya bhavaya bhutaye cha uttama sloka parayana janaha. That means we are seeing, Prabhupada is also saying, the pure devotees. So, of course, they are always in the pure devotion, but to set example to the society, so those will be taking up the varnashrama dharma. Yes, and also setting the example, like Krishna is also saying in the Bhagavad Gita, of course, I am not the bounded by any kind of modes, and I don't have anything. Tasya kartaram api vidya akartaram. So he is not at all uh, touched by the any modes or influenced by the any modes, and he doesn't need to accept any kind of the. So nothing is there for him to achieve here in this material world, but still he is accepting some position in the Varna and Ashram system. Why actually? Just to set example to the society. So even he is asking to Arjuna also, even if you are a Sthita Pragna, you already achieved the highest stage, also still you should follow this. Because by seeing you, everyone also will be following. So, and following their duties, and so that those duties will uplift them. So this is the thing actually we heard in the other places also, many places, and even in the Arjuna also, in the case of Arjuna, Lord didn't allow so to leave his duties. That is the thing. Uttama sloka parayanaha. That means the pure devotees, so exalted people in the society. So lokasya bhavaya. Lokasya bhavaya means for the welfare of the society. Shivaya means for the goodness of the society. So Shivaya means actually for the auspiciousness of the society. Bhavaya means for the destruction of the samsara for the society. That means in the society, people's samsara should be finished. Like the mashakaya dhuma itivat, like for the mosquitoes, if you show the fog, smoke. So if you not fog, smoke. So by applying the smoke, all the mosquitoes will go away. Similarly, these pure devotees are going to destroy the material entanglement of the people in general in the society. So by their deeds, by their activities, and by their, so they will be doing this kind of things. And leaving all these things, he's exalted man, leaving all these kind of great activities. So why he went to the Ganges and sitting on the bank, and he keep on, that means trying to leave his body. What is the reason actually? Why he wants to leave his body? He could have just sitting and so setting example to the society by practicing bhakti, also by nicely performing his duties, like how other kings also they did. And because he's not an old man, he's a young man. And it's not that he is having some problem with the other kings. He's a monarch actually. That means he's the emperor. He's under completely everything is under his control only. And he got the sufficient wealth, so much. It's nothing is there to achieve everyone's. That means most of part of the earth is under his control only. Then why he has to leave? What is the reason? Jivanti natmartham. That means why he became selfish actually. The great people, they will be living for the society. Sarve bhavantu sukhinaha. Paropakaraha. So paropakara, paradukka dukki. So Vaishnavas are the paropakaris. Paropakar. So they always doing the paropakara. So then he has to do that. Why he became selfish and went to the bank of the Ganges and started hearing? What is the reason? Parashrayam mumocha. So natmardham asau parashrayam mumocha. They don't think for themselves. Prabhupada also says, so if one is fully surrendered to the Lord and he is a pure devotee, and there is no need to think about himself, they will be always thinking for the welfare of the society, and that means they always taking up the activities like preaching and so on. So like Prahlad Maharaj did and others. So who are the example for us and other, so our Goswamis. So he could have done like that. So why he didn't do that? Jivanti natmartham. The great people, they don't live for their own sake. Asau parashrayam mumocha. So natmartham asau parashrayam mumocha. They will, so nirvidya kutah kalevaram. Parashay means paresham upakari. So paresh nahi paropajivya vastu nirvidyapi tyaktum uchitam iti bhavaha. So parashrayam, kalevaram parashrayam. So that means Parikshit's body is a sustenance for the many people. Yes, body sustenance means Parikshit is giving the life for the millions and thousands of people, thousands and millions of people, because they are all dependent. So many kings, and they under them there are so many people. They are all dependent on him. That's why Parashraya means Paresham Upakari. So that means his position, his wealth, and his body is helpful for the others. Kutah Nirvidya. Why he left that body? So that means something is useful for the everyone. You should not leave that. You should not reject that. So Parikshit's, situation is like that. His position also is beneficial for the many, many people. Why he left that position? Here, paro parashrayam means asau parashrayam mumocha. So nirvidya kutah kalevaram. Okay. Yes, Mata, Sumati Mata. Understand?
Prabhu, what are the two reasons that devotees they come to this material world? One is to extinguish the material life, and the second one is?
So Shivaya Bhavaya. So for destroying the extinguishing the samsara of the people in general, and also Bhavaya. Bhavaya means for the auspiciousness.
Okay, Prabhu. Thank you.
That means for bringing auspiciousness. What is the auspicious thing? Bhakti is the auspicious thing.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
Subhada. That means Subhada and Kleshagni. So Kleshagni means destroying all the kleshas. That means samsara, karma.
Mhm.
And Bhavaya means for the bringing the auspiciousness
Thank
in
you.
their lives. Not just destroying their samsara is not only enough, na? So they should bring the auspiciousness through the bhakti. So these two things. Shivaya Bhavaya, Lokasya Shivaya Bhavaya.
Thank
And
you.
also Bhutaye. That means for bringing the wealth. Bhutaye. So that means prosperity actually. Bhutaye means sampatyai. That means for bringing the prosperity in the society. They meant for this purpose actually. Uttama Sloka Parayana. That means Uttama Sloka means who? Bhagavan. Parayana means who are devotees of the Lord. Uttama Sloka Parayana means devotees. What they do, devotees? So Shivaya, that means auspiciousness of the society. Bhavaya means for destruction of their samsara. And Bhutaye means prosperity. So for this, they work actually. For this they live. Jivanti means they live their body. That means they live. They live, not live, live. They live for this purpose.
Thank you.
Na atmartham, not for their own benefit. Asau parashrayam mumocha. So asau parashrayam, that means parashrayam, that means paresham upakari. Kalevaram, that means his body, that means being in that body. So he is useful for everyone. It is a sustenance for everyone. Then why he left that? That means that is the reason, is the cause, is his curse. So he was given with the curse. Anyway, that everything will be discussing. All the questions are answered in this canto gradually. Yeah, from this we should understand Parikshit didn't counteract the curse given by the Brahmana. What is the right thing actually? What do you say? If he is given with the curse, okay, for the welfare of the benefit, he should counteract it and should stay in the society and do the good for the people. What could he have done actually? What you could have done in the place of Parikshit? So you have so much power. That means you are fully having all the facilities. So many Brahmanas who can easily counteract that, or otherwise they can bring that Takshaka and they can control him and they can do anything because so much is there. So could you have done that? And so that because you are beneficial, that means you are beneficial for the people in general. That is best are the leaving the body and just winding up everything and hearing Bhagavatam and making successful. That means selfishness. Is it selfishness? What do you say actually? Yes, Mataji.
It's not selfishness, Prabhuji.
Why?
Well, Srimad Bhagavatam is coming. Not only he is benefiting, but Srimad Bhagavatam he is actually paving way for Bhagavatam to come for the future, for everyone else.
Yeah, okay. Very good. Hem Gopika Mataji.
Prabhuji, I think, in my opinion, since Parikshit Maharaj is a pure devotee right from his birth, Lord is using him as an instrument, Prabhu, to just let Bhagavatam come through him, probably.
Yes. So, yeah. And also he is setting an example actually. We should know, so bhakti is because sometimes actually, we see the stories in the Bhagavatam in all the ways. That means who are, like in the case of the Dhruva Maharaj, he got that means pure love for the Lord, but still he was appointed in the ghastly activities, like how the Arjuna was saying, why you are engaging ghore karmani, so why you are engaging me in this such a ghastly activities. So if devotion is the highest. So similarly, but in the case of Arjuna is a different case. But in the case of Parikshit, Dhruva Maharaj, he got actually darshan and he got the attraction for the Lord. So, but still Lord sent him. So we see that kind of examples also. 36,000 years he was ruling the country. And we see examples for the Parinishtaha. So, and also we see example the Nirapekshaha, left everything and fully focused. Even he is a youthful. So we need both. We need both kind of examples. And ultimately, we should understand that bhakti is only the highest and not the so-called dharma. So, which is practicing dharma is not the perfection of the life. That is not going to give the ultimate actually. So, practicing bhakti, for that, sacrificing or leaving anything, so should be done actually. One should, even the post, position and wealth, health, everything. So they has to left over and they has to leave it and fully dedicating themselves to the Lord. So that is very important that we have to learn from the Parikshit Maharaj. And we are seeing that is an example, and he is anyway, that is a plan. So is the instrument to that. And so that's why we should parallelly develop our Shraddha, and also we should keep on endeavoring towards the pure devotion and doing the service to the Lord with that. That should be highly prioritized. And also try to set example, try to rectify that means you should not become a bad example to the society. So you should be a good example to the society. For that, so you have to show that your So since your lifestyle should be the example to the society, which should not be against the principles of the Shastra, and your life leading should not be against the. So what kind of lessons you want to give them? So one side you are telling the pure devotion, and this also. So that's why which is against the Shastras, which is against the Lord's will, desire, which is adharma. So that's why try to finish that kind of lifestyle, and also try to fully focus on bhakti. And we should not forget on the emphasizing of the varnashrama dharma, so bhakti, or otherwise we should not so much without unqualified way. That means without getting the proper shraddha. So should not bring the artificial bhavas into us and try to think that we are elevated now. So that is also dangerous for the devotional life. So we have to balance and try to see our condition of the life, our progress of the life as per given in the Shastra and instructions given by the Shastra, Bhakti path. There are so many steps are given. So we have to carefully travel in this journey. Very careful journey is very much important. Otherwise, we can pray for anything. That means on the name of pure devotion, we can become Sahajiya, or otherwise on the name of following, emphasizing Varnashram Dharma, we may become so-called promoters of Dharma. Just will become a karmi actually, once again, without devotion. So both are important. Prabhupada is emphasizing all the instructions so strictly. And that is a very important. You should learn these things from the various pastimes of the told in the Srimad Bhāgavatam. From the parkṣit, see, that is the thing. So not that the king becoming king, and that should not be. One day we should live. That's why Grosthas also should plan to live so their so-called family life and retire from the things. So at the age of 50, that is recommended actually. Don't drag your life to so much. That means so grandchildren and after that their children, they should. That's why ashram system also helps. So at least it will be enforcing us. Hey, you are already now grihastha life is over. Now is a time for you the vanaprastha. Then that means spiritual activity should be increased. That means naturally it is saying that you have to focus more on becoming pure devotee and emphasizing on the these things. That's the ashram system is also to uplift the society in the pure devotional service. Other in the case of jnanis, they should become more and more renounced. In the case of devotees, they should become more and more surrendered actually to the Lord. They should surrender, and they should not think that my children will protect me, and so that I can nicely eat and sit in the house and I can live life. So this kind of concepts we should not make. And my wealth, whatever I gathered, and that will be going to save me. And such a conception we should not develop. That's not good actually. That is not the surrenderance actually. So try to become surrenderant means you should bring out clean the consciousness from your dependencies or your plans on the money and other than the Krishna. Anyone to surrendering anyone is not a good thing actually. Is not the right thing. So that kind of consciousness has to be cultivated actually. So like, are you more richer than the Parikṣit Maharaj? Tell me. That means do you have more than his responsibility? You have more responsibility than him? No, no. Then what he did actually. So of course he's having 7 days he come to know, but you might be having maybe 70 days or 700 days. So maybe maximum 7,000 days maybe. So but you are also leaving now. You know that your death is also coming. Then we should learn how to leave the things actually. That is very, very important. He is also youthful. He is in the youthful. It's not that the old man. But our system is saying at the age of 50, that means 52, like Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, everyone left. Everyone left and set the example. So this is very important. And woman should faithfully follow her husband, and husband should lead that. So this is the thing, simple phenomena. So Matajis, they have to follow her husband, and she will be walking in his footsteps. Next. Namanti yat pada niketam atmana Okay, this is okay. Sorry. Next 13. तत्सर्वं न समाचक्ष्वा पृष्टो यदिह किंचन मन्ये त्वां विषये वाचां स्नातमन्यत्र छान्दसात्. Translation.
We know that you are expert in the meaning of all subjects, except some portions of the Vedas, and thus you can clearly explain the answers to all the questions we have just put to you.
Yeah, thank you, Mataji. So many actually wonderful examples we are going to see in the Bhagavatam. So nice stories, actually, very nice stories which are explaining how to live our attached life. So like Kardam Muni case also, and also Devahuti, Mother Devahuti. So there's so many. Anyway, so now he is saying Tat Sarvam na samachakshva prushto yadiha kinchana manye tvam vishaye vacham snatam anyatra chandasat. Chandasat anyatra snatam. This is the thing you should understand. Okay, in the 13th sloka. Sota Goswami is expert in where? Chandasat means Vaidika, that means from the Vedas. Anyatra, that means he is expert in those Shastras which are other than the Vedas. That means he is not expert in the Vedas. Why? He is a Suta. Tatra anadhikarat. He doesn't have any adhikara to to learn Vedas and to practice Vedas. Vaidika danyatra. Chandasa means no, Chandasam Vaidika. That means Vedas. Vaidika danyatra means he is expert in Puranas. So tatra anadhikara, because he doesn't have any adhikara there. So here Jiva Goswami gives actually wonderful explanation. Here anyway, some different opinion. Okay, I will not go into that. Okay, now we'll see this. So that's why Sota Goswami is not having any adhikara. Nacha evam Sota adhikara vedebhya nacha evam Sutadhikarat vedebhya asya shastrasya nonatvam ashankyam. So now you may get to the doubt. Acha, Vedas are that means can be studied by only those who are, that means qualified Brahmanas or Dvijas. That means highly qualified people will study Vedas, and who are not qualified, like Suta and Sudra, Stri, Dijabandhus, they study Puranas. That means Suta. Suta means who are Varna Sankara. So Varna Sankaras, they study the Puranas, and Suta Goswami is Adhikari for what? Puranas, and he is teaching what? Bhagavatam. That means Bhagavatam is now, so is studied by Suta. So that means Suta means who is not qualified for the Vedas. Unqualified people study Bhagavatam. So that's why Bhagavatam is, since it is meant for the unqualified people, so that's why it is also inferior to the Vedas. Yes? This kind of question will come or not? Because it is meant for the unqualified people who are unqualified for the Vedas. So highly qualified people study the Vedas. So who are not qualified for that, they go for the Puranas. In that, Bhagavatam is also there, and Suta is now qualified for this. That's why it is inferior. This point is brought out actually. So anyone can get. Can you say based upon this qualification, discriminate Bhagavatam and say that Bhagavatam is lesser than the Vedas? No, it is not correct. The reason is Sakala Nigama Kalpa Valli Satfale Sri Bhagavan Namni Sarvesham Adhikarat. The reason is you cannot say like that, my dear, because by the adhikara, by the qualification of the presenter, the qualification of the student, you cannot judge the position of that scripture. No, because the fruit of all the Vedas is what? Sakala Nigama Valli. Sakala Nigama means what? Vedas. Sakala means all the Vedas. Valli, it's a creeper. So the fruit of the creeper of all the Vedas is what? Bhagavan Nam. That means Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So the holy name. So holy name is a fruit of the creeper of all the Vedas. And for that, everyone is having the adhikara. Since everyone is qualified, can you say so holy name is inferior? No. It is already said that it is the essence, is the ripened fruit, is a fruit of all the Vedic literature. So that means here, since it is allowed, that means it is allowed to access everyone in the society. So can you say it is inferior? No. The same rule you can apply here also. So of course, Bhagavatam, so for that, so even Sutta is also allowed to study, but that doesn't mean that it is inferior. So same way how the holy name is not inferior, which is already so said that it is the ripened fruit of all the Vedic literature, and so everyone is qualified for that. Similarly, Vedas, Bhagavatam also is the ripened fruit of Nigama Kalpataror Galitam Phalam, is the ripened fruit of all the Vedas. And and also it is said that Akila Srutisraram, Akila Shrutisaram. It is also said in the previous, where it is said, Akila Shrutisaram, it came, na? Came or coming? Akila Shrutisaram. That means it is the essence of all the Vedas. So that's why you cannot say that Bhagavatam is inferior, since so it is accessed by the Sutadis. Next slok. Any question? Understood, everyone? Next. He is asking, Śaunaka Rishis, Manye Tvam Vishaye Vacham. So Snatam means what? You are expert in this. That means you are graduated in this. Snatam means graduated. Paragam, that means you become expert. Vaktum Samarthaha, that means you are potential enough to speak about this. So this is the meaning. And yeah, Tat Sarvam Naha Samachakshva. That everything you please tell to us. So that means Brahma Samhita. This is known as Bhagavad is also known as Brahma Samhita. Na? So that you tell Yadhiha Kinchana. So Samachaksha Prashta Yadhiha Kinchana. So kindly tell this. Yes, Radhika Kasturi Mata.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. Why
Yes,
why there is a quotation on the holy name, Prabhuji? It is the fruit of the keeper of the Vedas, and everyone has the adhikar for it. It is already said that the fruit of the Vedic literature is Srimad Bhagavatam, you said, and it is also allowed to be accessed by everyone. So my question is, what is the relevance to the holy name here?
Acha. So what is the opponent's argument? So based upon the audience of that book is judged. Yes?
Yes,
so
yes, I understood that part.
Yeah.
Highly qualified people, they study the Vedas, and inferior people, they go for Puranas. And Suta Goswami has Adhikar for Puranas, and he's studying Bhagavad Purana. Unqualified people are meant to study Srimad Bhagavatam, and it's inferior to the Vedas. So Suta went for the Puranas. And after that, you brought up this point on the holy name. I got the connection to the Srimad Bhagavatam, where it is the fruit of the Vedic literature. But talking about the fruit of the creeper of the Vedas, that is holy name. What is the point there, Prabhu? I didn't see the connection between the two.
Anyone understood? Same, others also have same problem. Understood? Who understood? Who will explain then? Srijiv Prabhu, you want to say something?
Prabhuji wanted to say that the essence of all the Vedas or all the scriptures is a holy name. That doesn't mean that the holy name is inferior to anything. The same way, as we know that Bhagavatam is the essence of all the things and allowed by even Sutas to read and all. So that doesn't mean that only Sutas will read that or unqualified people. That's the linkage Prabhuji was comparing and bringing.
थोड़ा सा और भी clarity चाहिए. Some clarity we need. Who will explain? Some clarity. Prabhuji said, but you are saying, Prabhu, so holy name is not inferior. That is not the essence we should bring. So the opponent point is what? Based upon adhikara, so judge, book is also judged. So that should be broken. Yeah. Yes, Archana Bhakti Mataji.
Prabhuji, you said the fruit of the creeper of the Vedas. So you're comparing this Srimad Bhagavatam with the holy name. You said the fruit of the creeper of the Vedas is the holy name. And this holy name is available for everyone. Even the unqualified people, they are also able to access the holy name. So just because it is accessible to everyone, you cannot say that the holy name is inferior. In the same way, Srimad Bhagavatam is also the essence of all the Vedas. And because the Srimad Bhagavatam is accessible to the, to the suttas, you cannot say that Srimad Bhagavatam is inferior. So you said the point is you cannot judge the authority of the scripture, the position of the scripture, the status of the scripture based on the student, the
based upon
the
eligibility of the student.
Yeah.
So since unqualified people are studying this, so that's why this book is also inferior. So that we should not bring out. For that, we give first example is holy name example. So holy name is essence of all the Vedas, is the fruit of all the Vedas, and that is accessed by everyone. That means everyone is allowed to access that. So that means, can you say now, oh, everyone is accessing, so that's why holy name is inferior? No, already it is a fruit of all the Vedic literature. So it is said, and such a thing is accessed. So that's why our opponent's view, what is that? Based upon the student's qualification, judging the book what he studied. So that is wrong actually. And so that we established. So that's why, so where Bhagavatam is also essence of all the Vedas. So you cannot simply say that since Sota is accessing this, so Bhagavatam is inferior to the Vedas. You cannot say like this. Okay, understood?
Prabhuji, I think what Radhika Kasturi Mataji is asking is how you got this point that the holy name is the essence of the Vedas. I think that's her point.
No.
From what I understand.
Why we are mentioning, she is asking. Yes, Radhika Kasturi Mataji.
Prabhuji, in the verse as such, there is no mention of holy name also, Prabhuji. That's there is no link between, I mean, it is not talked about in the purport of Vishnu Chakravarti Thakura, and hence I was thinking where the connection, I understood the connection now, Prabhuji, but in the purport as such, if you look at the translation, it is not available. So that was also another question as...
In where purport means?
Translation of Vishnu Chakravarti Thakura in English by Bhanuswami Maharaj.
Acha, it's not there. Then you can write it.
Okay, Prabhuji. I'll write it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So next. Maharaj actually accept anything, but sometimes maybe skipped out. So it's not a problem. So if you tell to Maharaj, so Maharaj, I want to add this, then you say, okay, you add it. You will say that only. Simple. So next, so now Suta Uvacha. Suta Uvacha Dvapare Samanuprapte Tritiye yuga-paryaye Jatah Parasharad yogi Vasavyam kalaya hare. Translation.
Suta Goswami said, when the second millennium overlapped with the third, the great sage Vyasadeva was born to Parashara in the womb of Satyavati, the daughter of Vasu.
Thank you, Mataji. This is the important thing we all to focus now. Now time came. Time came to focus. Huh? This will go step by step. Many times we have some difference actually is there with the Prabhupada's translation and what we are discussing. So we should see so how Prabhupada is writing that, and I'm trying to figure it out. But yeah, difference will be there actually. And most of the times, sometimes, yeah, we see in the devotees explanation also. And yeah, try to carefully understand this. Suta Vacha, Suta is replying, Dvapare Samanuprapte Tritiye yuga-paryaye Jataha Parasharad yogi Vasavyam kalaya harehe. So here, verb is not in the just verb like in the ting pratyaya. So tingantam is not used, it's just a ta pratyaya. That means, where is this? Ta pratyaya, that means jataha. Jataha is not verb actually. That means past tense it is. So, but it's krudanta actually, jataha. So you should begin from here. That means so appeared. You cannot say it's a simply appeared. Jataha sma you should add actually. Sma is the verb. So it's a krudanta anyway. Technical I'm not going. So appeared. So who appeared? Who appeared? The first question is what? Kasmin yuge pravrutyayam sthano va kena hetuna. Kasmin yuge, in which yuga? So this Vyasadeva appeared. So Munihi. That is the first question. In the third sloka, what is asked? So in the third sloka of this chapter, the first foremost question is, in which yuga he appeared? That is the point. That is a question. Then we are answering that. Kasmin yuge ityadi prashnanam. So uttaram vaktum Vyasa janma karmanyapi sankshepena aha dvapara. So to answer the question asked by the Śaunaka rishis, in which yuga so Vyasadeva appeared? To answer this, so Suta Goswami is saying the appearance of the Vyasadeva and also his few activities. Okay, this is the context for this. Now you should understand who appeared. Vyasadeva appeared. Munihi, what is that here said? So Parasharad yogi. Yogi is said, not Vyasa is given here. Yogi. Yogi, who is Yogi? Vyasadeva. From where he appeared? From where? From the Parasara. Parasarat means from Parasara. Where he appeared? Where? In womb of Vasavyam. Vasavyam means, where means Vasavyam. In Satyavati. Okay. So how he appeared? Harehe Kalaya. So by the by Amsha of Lord Hari. Okay. When he appeared, when he appeared, now the start here. Dvapare yuga-paryaye tritiye. When he appeared, Dvapare. Dvapare. For this, Dvapare means in Dvapara Yuga. In Dvapara Yuga. What is the qualifier for this? Or modifier? Modifier for this is, what kind of Dvapara you should say? There are so many Dvaparas are there or not? Huh? That means in every Chaturyuga, one Dvapara will be there. Simply saying Dvapara is not sufficient. Maybe in this Dvapara he appeared, or previous Dvapara he appeared, or previous Dvapara he appeared, or previous Dvapara he appeared. We should clarify, na? So then to discriminate that what you need a qualifier. To discriminate this Dvapara from other Dvapara Yugas, you need a modifier or qualifier. What is that? Yuga-paryaya. Okay. Why you need modifier? To discriminate Dvapara, that Dvapara where Krishna appeared from the other Dvaparas. Otherwise, he may be any Dvapara. Or otherwise, he could have said that just whatever beat gaya na. So just recent Dvapara. At least that could have been said. So instead of saying recently, he said yuga-paryaya is a modifier. In this Dvapara, every yuga is having the three parts. In which part of Dvapara you will be getting the doubt? In which part of every yuga is having the three parts? So in which part of the yuga he appeared? So then answer is what? Tritiye. What is that? Tritiye. Samanuprapte. That means Tritiya in the Tritiya also, just when that began. Samanuprapte means is a qualifier for the Tritiya. There is a modifier for Tritiya. I deleted everything, Mataji. I don't know why this is going. Huh? No, it's not scrolling actually. Everything I did actually. I'll download It's also apps also uninstalled, but still
Maybe you have to take new system.
something actually this is nothing. No, only okay. Something उसको दिखाना पड़ेगा. मैक लेना पड़ेगा. ये बहुत नाटक कर रहे. ले लूंगा, उसी को ले लूंगा. बहुत परेशान कर रहे. Actually, what is happening? Maybe this OneNote, it is going to upload everything, whatever immediate. So that's why it is not allowing. Since it's being uploaded, so at that time it is not allowing. Something maybe net problem because of that. So that is maybe the problem. We should use whiteboard, I think, in the Zoom whiteboard. Yes. We'll try to next time onwards. We'll try to use that and see. Okay, now Tritiye, what is modifier samanuprapte? What is the meaning of samanuprapte? Can anyone say?
On the advent of.
Right now, you're beginning, just beginning.
Okay, this is the thing he said. Okay. So now you have to see what is said here. One second, Mother, I will take your question just. Main and important point is, what is the modifier for the yuga-paryaya? That means, sorry, dvapare. What kind of dvapare we said? Yuga-paryaya. This is the modifier. You have to focus on this only. This is only the thing is needed. The remaining thing is he appeared from this Parasara. So in the womb of Satyavati, those are all simple and that is not at all commented here. Yuga-paryaya. What is the meaning of yuga-paryaya? Yuganam means satyadinam bahunam paryayaha means atikramaha yatra tasmin. Paryayaha means atikramaha. Tasmin. Tasmin. Atipataha upatyeha. Like this, paryayaha word meaning is what? Atikramaha. Yuga-paryayaha. The important word is yuga-paryayaha. You have to focus on this. प्रभु व्हाइट बोर्ड कहाँ रहता है? reactions में आता है क्या?
नहीं
Apps.
मोर क्लिक कीजिए व्हाइट बोर्ड दिखा है क्या?
नहीं, अभी यूज नहीं किए कभी?
हम उतना नहीं यूज करते, हम ढूंढते। आप एक बार करिए 5 मिनट में।
ठीक है।
Hare Krishna, Pranam Prabhu. Can I help Prabhu?
हाँ, yes Mataji. Where is whiteboard?
Share screen में जाइए Prabhu.
हाँ,
Okay, go in share screen and then there it is whiteboard.
whiteboard. अच्छा, this one. Okay.
Click on the whiteboard and then again you have to
Share
it.
with the participants.
So I can write here and where it will be saved.
Yeah, Prabhu, there is
Saving
an
option
option.
is there.
Saving option is there.
Save option. This one.
Yeah.
Okay. And then once again, if I want to show, then I have to switch
It's
back.
not
Na?
as much easy than that Microsoft 10 because it's something means a typical type of adjustment
Not
we have
typical to learn.
Yeah, but you have to name the file and you have to save that.
Acha, it's automatically it's not saved. Okay. This the okay. I mean, individually we should save now. This here.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. Okay. Yes, Hemagopika Mataji.
Normally, this page will be saved in the Zoom home page on my computer, Prabhu. You can try it.
Acha.
This white, it will be saved in the Zoom home page in
Acha.
in the system. Yeah.
Yeah. We can get from there. Okay. Anyway, so today we'll try like this. Sorry, actually, for taking your time. And tomorrow onwards, we'll make the new setup. Actually, it's not going to work. Actually, this is giving the maybe otherwise. I need to empty the OneNote files. Maybe so many are there. It's increased, and that's why maybe. Huh? I will do the different tries and then we'll see. Because I want that yuga-paryaya. I want to go back there. Okay. So now, this one, yuga-paryaya means paryayaha. What is the meaning of paryayaha? So, which is exceeding. The one which exceeds. The one, you can write like this. The one which exceeds. Exceeds what? Yuga. That means yugas. Exceeds yugas. So that yuga, that Dwapara yuga, in that Dwapara yuga, he appeared. That means, what kind of Dwapara yuga? The one which exceeds the yugas. Yugas means many yugas, all yugas. That means many, bahunam yuganam. What are those many? Satya, Satyadinam, Satya, Tritiya, and all. So like this in many you will be getting. Many means what? Satya in the previous cycle also. Dwapara is also there in that. So like this many are there. So the one which exceeds all the yugas. So in that yuga he appeared. Paryayaha means what? Exceeds. So yuga-paryaya means the one which exceeds the yugas. Exceeding means in what way? How it is exceeding? Exceeding means in what way? That reason also we can say, show. Why can you consider? Why do you consider one yuga is exceeding? That means this Dwapara is exceeding other yugas. That we will also understand that. So paryaya means exceeding. How can you take this meaning? Amara Kosha is saying. Based upon Amara Kosha, we took the meaning for the paryaya as exceeding. So that's why yuga-paryaya means yugadi krame yad dwaparam tasmin. So Yugadi, Yuga, Yuga Atik, actually, Yugadikrame Yadvaparam Tasmin. Yugatikrame Yadvaparam. So, Atikrama, actually, the one which is exceeding the yugas. Bahu Yugatikrame Yadvaparam. So, the one which is exceeding the many yugas. So, that Dwapara Yuga, in that Dwapara Yuga, he appeared. So, what is that then? Tacha Krishna Avatara Sambandhyeva Gneyam Tad Avatarascha. So, Vaivasvata Manvantari Ashtam Shatitame Dwapare Vyakyasyate. So, what is that Dwapara Yuga then? So, that Dwapara Yuga. So, what is that Dwapara Yuga? It's exceeding one, you are saying. How can you say it is exceeding? Because Krishna appeared. So, that's why this Dwapara Yuga is exceeding others. That means it's extraordinary. Exceeding means it's extraordinary. It's not like ordinary Yuga. It's extraordinary Yuga. So why Krishna is appearing? So then what is that Dwapara Yuga? So in the Vaivasvata Manvantara, in Vaivasvata Manvantara, that means in the 7th Manvantara. That is Vaivasvata Manvantara. In that 71 Chaturyugas will be there, na? 71 Chaturyugas. In that 28th Chaturyuga. Chaturyuga means 4. Satya, so Treta, Dwapara and Kali Yuga. In the 28th, so Chaturyuga, so Dwapara Yuga, he appeared. So that Dwapara Yuga is indicated. Yuga-paryaya, when it is added to the Dwapara, then this yuga-paryaya is separating this Dwapara Yuga from the all the Dwapara Yugas. So of the Brahmaji's one day. So in what Dwapara Yuga? So that Dwapara Yuga in which, so that means Krishna appears. That is nothing but only one Dwapara Yuga. That is 7th Manvantaras. So 28th cycle. So that means 28th Chaturyuga. In that, whatever the Dwapara Yuga is there, in that Dwapara Yuga only Krishna appears. And that Dwapara Yuga, so Vasudev appeared and he divided. That is the point. This Vasudev, this Krishna Dvaipayan never appear in every Dwapara Yuga. So that's why, and Vyasa appears, many Vyasas. So in that Dwapara Yuga, he appeared and he did the divisions. So not the in other Dwapara Yugas. So this is done, that means in the recent Dwapara Yuga. That is the meaning. Ultimately what he is saying, Sota Goswami, just the one which is just finished, in that Dwapara Yuga, he appeared. So in the Dwapara Yuga also, Kridrishe Tritiye, that means every Yuga is having the 3 parts. Every Yuga is having the 3 parts. One is what? Yuga, Sandhya. This is Sandhya. And second one is, so Sandhya Rupa, Yuga Rupa. Next Yuga. This is Yuga. That is main part. And Sandhyamsha. This is Sandhyamsha. So in Sandhyamsha, he appeared. In the beginning of, and also Samanuprapti means in the beginning, here. In the beginning of Sandhyamsha, so Vasudev appeared. That means this portion is Sandhya. Why? This is Treta Yuga. So it is a joining part actually. Is a part of this. Like the day and night between Sandhya will be there. Like afternoon and the, so morning there is a Sandhya. Similarly, so from the evening and night there is a Sandhya. So like this, Sandhya means junction. So this is the junction part for the previous Yuga and this is the junction part for the next Yuga. In that Sandhyamsha, he appeared. In the beginning of Sandhyamsha, he appeared. Okay? Any questions? Questions should be there. No question, my God. Yes, Archana Bhakti Mataji.
Prabhuji, I had so many questions, but it's all kind of no. But one thing is, Prabhupada says in the purport that normally the Dwapar Yuga comes after Satya Yuga, but in this particular cycle, there is a flip. So after Satya Yuga, Treta, and then after Treta, Dwapar is coming. Is that right? Is that how we take it? Or
I didn't find any reference actually. Nobody quoted, and also many people they say it is. I don't know from where it is. And it's a lot of discussion went in many times, and we don't find generally. So Satya Treta in hundreds of Puranas it is there. It's a normal usage. Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, and Kali Yuga.
so here, when you say what is the word, exceeds, this yuga exceeds, that's
Other
not
yugas.
about the Dwapara coming after. It's not like that, right?
Mhm.
One more question is about Vyasdev. What is the difference between Krishna Dvaipaya Vyasa and other Vyasas who appear? Vyasdev who
So
appears in this particular Dwapar Yuga and those who appear in other yugas.
this Vyasdev is directly avatar of the Lord, and others are jivas. So they are given with the potency.
Oh, okay. So this Vyasdev is Amsha.
Yeah, Amsha. Yeah.
Okay, Prabhu. Thank you.
Yes, Radhanu Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, you said that this is that Dwapara Yuga where Krishna appeared. So, Prabhuji, Krishna appears in every Dwapara Yuga? Or
No, mother. Krishna will never appear in every Dwapara Yuga. This Blackie will not appear in every Yuga. Only one time in a day. That means in 1,000 Dwapara Yugas, in one Dwapara Yuga only he appears.
So, Prabhuji, when we say Blackie means this Krishna with black.
Others are green. green Krishnas will appear. Greeny. Greeny is just Prakasha of the Lord. He is not so as it is Krishna from the Golok.
Okay, Prabhuji, my second question is, Prabhuji, when Krishna was there in Dwapar Yuga, Vyasadeva and Krishna were together, they were at the same time, they were there in Dwapar Yuga?
Yes.
This particular?
Yeah. Vasudeva and Krishna, yeah.
Yeah, yes, Prabhuji.
Like in the Samudra Manthan Leela, Mohini Avatara, Kashyapa Avatara, and also Dhanvantari. All are there. In one instant, many avatars are also possible. Yes, Sumati Mataji.
Hare Krishna Pranam Prabhu. My question is from this purport, Prabhu. I'm reading this line. During the regime of Vivasta Manu, there was an overlapping of 28th round of the 4 millenniums, and the third millennium appeared prior to the second. Prabhu, in this purport, it is mentioned that the third millennium, that is Treta Yuga, it appeared prior to Dwapar Yuga. So here,
that is the meaning we are not taking, no? Actually, that is the point also. So exceeding means it is only thing what you need, simple thing. So he appeared in the Dwapar Yuga. You said this much he's saying is not sufficient. You should say in which Dwapar Yuga. So Dwapar Yugas are many are there, na? So then you need to add a one qualifier, modifier to that. That's yuga-paryaya. Yuga-paryaya means what? So yuganam paryayaha. Paryaya means atikramaha. So yuganam atikramaha. Yuga means what? Satyadis. So the one which is exceeding all the other yugas. So that is what? That is the one where Krishna appeared. That's the 28th. So like that. So we are not taking that other yugas. That means here now in this yuga, so it came, but that means it should come as a second one, but it came as third one. That much is not at all there in the commentary also. I don't know. From Vishwanath it is not there. From Vishwanath it is not there. He didn't say that. So there is the interchange of the yugas. That means the Treta and Dwapara. That is not there. Is exceeding actually, atikrama. In what respect it is exceeding? Because Krishna is appearing. Na? Okay. Yes, Mataji, Archana Bhakti.
Prabhuji, this dividing of the Vedas into 4, that is only done in this yuga by Krishna Dvaipaya and Vyasadeva, or all the other Vyasadevas?
Other yugas also it will be done, but not he is Vyasadeva is coming. This Vyasadeva.
Okay. So every time when Vyasadeva comes, that means even Shakti-avesh,
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Rasa means divider. Vyasa means divider. Who is the one who divides is known as Vyasa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, chalo. So next. Time hai kya aap logon ke paas? Actually, I thought to finish 29. Now, next things are very easy. Just okay, anyway, we'll leave. We'll leave. So, chapter we can finish within half an hour. Next whole chapter. Because this is the one of the important shloka. So, you are seeing. Yes, Sriju Prabhu, please.
Please confirm, Prabhu, that at present this Prabhupada is little confusing. That's the point, no? Where we can so,
everywhere in all the Puranas also, everywhere we see, it's not that in this yuga only, that general thing actually. In everywhere, so in even other places of the Bhagavatam also, we see that in general speaking of the yugas, like in the 3rd chapter, 3rd canto, also you see Satya, Treta, Dwapara and Kali Yuga only. If that is true, only in this it is special, and usual thing is Satya, Dwapara and Treta, then it should be said na, everywhere. In any general description of the time, actually time description is there in the 11th canto of 3rd canto, 11th chapter of the 3rd canto. So there it should be then what? There should be what? Satya should be there, Treta should be there, Dwapara should be there, next Dwapara should be said, and then Treta and then Kali Yuga. It is not said lay there like that. Chaturyugas means is counted as. So Satya, then after the Treta, Dwapara and Kali Yuga only.
even according to the time calculation, like 17 lakhs, 1 lakh, then we can that also conclusion.
Treta Yuga is always said as is 3 times of the Kali Yuga time.
Okay.
Hemagopika Mataji, yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I have one question regarding the first sloka wherein Śaunaka Rishi's family lineage was said. He is from great family lineage.
Yeah.
I mean, do we have any information about his ancestry, Prabhuji?
Yeah, he is from Śaunaka. Śaunaka is a son of the, actually from, in Vishnu Purana, who is that listener? So he comes in that line actually. So Śaunaka's father is Śaunaka.
Okay.
Śaunaka is a son of the, it is there, mother, somewhere actually. In Vishnu Purana also is there, and I read somewhere, but I'm not. Is a proper, that means maybe you can find in Purana Paryalochan, you can find. It's a book, summary of all the Puranas. So Purana Paryalochan is the about the, in overview, all the Puranas are discussed. And also the time span and the lineages which are covered in the various Puranas, all are also discussed, and also general terms in the Puranas, definition of those, that is known as Purana Paryalochanam. There is several editions are available by the many authors they wrote. So you can find in that actually, Purana Paryalochanam. Because I studied Puranas actually in my master's. That means I did the another master's in Sanskrit also, na? So my subject is Purana Itihasas. So in that, so one of the subject is Purana Itihasa. So this Purana Paryalochan with the subject. You can find in the archive.org all the books.
Sure, Prabhu. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yes, Prabhu.
And also you can get the more information about the Puranas and general definitions of the, so like yugas, cycles, and also what is the flow. That means what is the sequence, Satya, Treta, Dwapara, those also will be there. So
No.
it's not that the Satya, Dwapara there you will find differently, no. So okay, that is the thing. Yes, Mataji. Archana Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. I think the confusion is because Dva is starting Dva and like 2, and then Treta is 3. That's like 3. So it's like 2 comes before 3. So something like that.
Yeah, you can say also 2 times multiplied to the Kali Yuga and 3 times multiplied with Treta. So that also you can take. Dva and 3 you can justify in that way also.
Okay. Thank you.
Because yeah, Treta Yuga is 3 times to the Kali Yuga. Span. But in any other places you can see like this, especially 3rd canto, 11th chapter. You can. That is the general description of the time is said. There at least you should be there. Na? Satya Dvapara is not there. And also span is also counted there. So the span of the duration of the one Chaturyuga, these many years. There it is said that 3 times of the Kali Yuga is the Treta. Yes, Mataji. Archana Bhakti.
So Mataji was asking about the family lineage of Śaunaka. You said he's a Suta, and Suta means Varna Sankara.
No,
And
no,
if he's
Śaunaka
Varna...
is different.
Acha, that is Suta, right.
Yeah,
Sorry. Correct.
Śaunaka Rishi is the audience, and Suta is the
Yes.
speaker. Yeah, Hem Gopika Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So paryaye, yuga-paryaya. Paryaya means you said exceeding.
Paryaye.
Paryaye. Yes, Prabhu, sorry. So it is like extraordinary yuga. You mean to say that it is an extraordinary yuga?
Yugadinam paryeha. That means Yuganam paryeha. That means exceeding the all yugas. Atikramaha. Yuganam atikramaha.
I mean, exceeding in the sense extraordinary. Right,
Yeah.
Prabhu?
Yes.
Okay, Prabhu. Okay. Thank you, Prabhu.
It is exceeding to all the yugas. Satyadinam. That means it is not exceeding only the Treta Yuga. It's not crossing the Treta Yuga. Yugadinam. The Yuganam. Yuganam means Satyadinam. That means Bahu Yuganam. Bahu means many. Many yugas it is exceeding. What are those Satya and so and so? That means it is very unique from all the yugas. Not only Dwapara yugas, it is unique from all other yugas also.
Okay. So exceeding in the sense it's not the span of the yuga, but it is extraordinary yuga because Krishna appeared. That's what you mean, right, Prabhuji?
Yeah. Exceeding atikramaha. Parya meaning is atikramaha. So that means it's exceeding. So in what sense? That said that Krishna sambandhyaiva. That means because of the relation with the Krishna is there in this. That's why it is. And that Krishna is appearing only once in the 28th cycle, once in Brahma's lifespan, in the day. So that means the 28th cycle of the Vaivasata Manu. That is also said. That's why he's saying that thing. In that sense, it is exceeding.
Okay.
Because Krishna sambandhyaiva, because of Krishna is there in this yuga, that's why it is exceeding. Otherwise, what is the point like that?
Yes, Prabhu. Prabhuji, one more question can I ask, Prabhu?
Yeah.
So these 14 manus in the day of Brahma, the sequence of these 14 manus will not change throughout
It will not change.
Throughout Brahma's lifetime. I mean, for all those number of days.
Yeah, every month he's having 30 days.
Yeah.
Like how we have 30 days, he's also having the 30 days. And but we don't have names for the each day. But in Hindu, in the Vedic calendar, we have repetition. That means Paurnami, next that's a Pratipada, so Dvitiya, Tritiya, Chaturthi, Panchami. Like just numbering, but they have names actually. Brahmaji's 30th first day is Varaha Kalpa. Kalpa means day. So Varaha Kalpa and this Kalpa, many are there. I forgot. It is there in second canto. In the 10th chapter, second canto, 10th chapter.
Okay, Prabhu. Yeah, the sequence of 14 manus doesn't change at all, right, Prabhuji?
Manus also will not change.
The sequence of...
Yeah, manus also will not change. Vaivasata Manu, 7th Manu is a Vaivasata Manu.
Sure, Prabhu. Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Yeah. So who is asking? So yes, Mataji. So You want to ask something, Mataji?
I'm your class backbencher, Prabhu. But
Backbencher, backbencher also can ask.
See, the Shivaya Lokasya Bhavaya Bhutaye, you said something about detachment from Kali Malanashanam. Can you clarify?
Yeah,
that?
Shivaya means auspiciousness. That means for bringing the Lokasya Shivaya. That means whose auspiciousness for the society. So he wants to bring the auspiciousness of the society. And also Bhavaya. Bhavaya means, Bhava means, so material entanglement. So that's Nivruttaye. Bhavaya means these great people, they appear, that means they live their life in the society to destroy the samsara of the society. That means people in general. So that means they do preaching and do. And next, bhutaye. Bhutaye means sampatyai. Bhutaye means, the meaning of bhutaye means sampatyai. That means prosperity. So for bringing the prosperity of the society, they live their life. They lead their life. These are the reasons we read.
Hare Krishna.
And detachment, I don't know what. Okay, it's clear?
Yes, Mumocha Nirvidya Putaha Kalevaram. Okay. Got it, Prabhu. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Okay. Any other questions? Any comments? Anything? Okay. Thank you very much for kind and patient hearing. So we'll meet on Tuesday. Ancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyo cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta Kodi Vaishnava Bhakta